The morning sun streamed through the kitchen window, casting a golden glow over the countertops as you hummed softly, flipping the pancakes with practiced ease. The scent of vanilla and butter filled the air, wrapping you in a cozy warmth that made the morning feel even more inviting. You had always loved mornings like this, quiet, peaceful, and filled with the simple joys of cooking. The rhythmic sizzle of the batter hitting the pan was oddly comforting, and you took your time, carefully stacking each golden brown pancake onto a plate, drizzling warm syrup over them just as the doorbell rang. Frowning slightly, you wiped your hands on a towel and made your way to the front door. The unexpected visitor piqued your curiosity, but when you swung the door open, your breath hitched slightly. Standing there with the usual charming smirk and an easy confidence that never failed to unsettle you was your brother's best friend, JUNGKOOK. "Hey, is your bro here?" he asked, his deep voice carrying a hint of amusement, as if he already knew the answer. "Nope, but I think he'll arrive shortly. You can come in," you said, stepping aside and offering him a warm smile. He nodded and walked in, his presence filling the space effortlessly. As he made himself comfortable on the sofa, you hesitated for a moment before heading back to the kitchen, the warmth of his unexpected visit in the air. Feeling generous, you decided to share your freshly made pancakes with him. Placing a plate in front of him, you grinned. "Eat it and rate it." His corked up in a playful smirk as he picked up a fork. "Are you ready for the truth?" he, before taking a bite. You watched him chew thoughtfully, your anticipation growing with each passing second. Finally, his curled into a satisfied smile. It's delicious. I'll rate it a solid 10 by 10. Your chest, with pride. "Thanks, JUNGKOOK," you replied happily, but before you could turn away, he pointed at you, his expression shifting into something more mischievous. "Hey, you got some on your cheek," he said, eyes glinting with amusement. "Where?" You instinctively raised your hand, random spots on your face, trying to find the raw syrup. He chuckled, shaking his head. "Here," he murmured, reaching out before you could react, his thumb brushing against your cheek with a feather light. The unexpected contact sent a jolt through you, your breath catching in your throat. But what happened next completely disarmed you. Instead of wiping his hand off, he brought his fingers to his, and them clean, his eyes never leaving yours. Your eyes widened and warmth bloomed across your face as you stared at him in shock. The room suddenly felt too small, the air too thick, and your heart pounded against your ribcage. Your chest, as if that would somehow slow it down. Noticing your reaction, JUNGKOOK tilted his head, a glint in his eyes. "You okay? Your face is red." He reached forward, the back of his hand to your forehead, his sending sparks down your spine. I'm fine, you stammered, quickly looking away, desperate to compose yourself. The silence between you stretched, turning from comfortable to charged. You could feel the weight of his gaze on you, and it only made your heart pound harder. Desperate to say something, anything, you turned to him. Hey! But before you could finish, his were on. Your eyes widened in surprise, your breath hitching at the sudden contact. His were warm, soft yet firm, moving gently against, as if he had been waiting for this moment. Your shock melted into something deeper, something undeniable, as you let yourself sink into the following his pace until it turned more urgent, more passionate. His fingers brushed against your cheek, tilting your face slightly as he, making your knees feel weak. You gripped the edge of the sofa, needing something to anchor yourself as the world around you seemed to blur. When he finally pulled back, his forehead rested against yours, his breath mingling with. His eyes, now filled with something tender and unspoken, locked onto yours, making your stomach twist in the best way possible. Is this the reason why you were blushing? He murmured, his voice softer now, filled with something deeper than. You're feeling overwhelmed by emotions. Finally, you whispered. A slow, genuine smile tugged at his as you shyly hid your face in your hands. Gently, he pulled them away, you to meet his gaze. Good, he said, to your forehead. Because I've been waiting for an excuse to do that for a long time. A breathless laugh escaped you, your heart swelling with something warm and indescribable. You didn't need an excuse. His smile widened, his fingers tracing absent patterns on your wrist. I just needed the right moment. And now, every morning with you might just be my new favorite thing. And just like that, the morning that started with pancakes turned into something much sweeter.
Shutdown 고장 나버렸지 나의 부품이 너가 방안에 스며들어 Only you 너만 바라보고 있어